What's next for me? I'm just fulfilling my destiny. Yeah, my pops told me you'll be dead to me. Laughing, they question me. Y'all ain't no threat to me. Yeah, I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. All day to the death of me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. Hey, you know I keep it real honest, real topics. Ain't no way I will stop it. Chills watching everything that's going on around me. They wonder if I still got it. I'm still rhyming, just another day in paradise.
Afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Luis Severino gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
The designated hitter, Malik Smith.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, this is a tough place to come in and play. The home team's they've played pretty well here. They got their fans excited about last night's W. Let's see if they can complete the sweep today.
You know, you always want to, you want to get greedy, D-Row, when you win the first game of a 2-game set, particularly when you're playing at home. And this team is a really good home team, so the odds are in their favor that they've got a good chance to pull off this sweep.
And a dive, but he's back in there. First offering on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
On to first, and they turn the double play. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. I was talking about him earlier with some people. I kept telling him he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
Here comes the first pitch. Slider's in for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Rays held in check here. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Not a bad start in his last one. 7 complete innings. Even though he took the loss, he pitched pretty well. And if he can pitch as well in this one today, he'll have a pretty good chance to win this game for his team.
Stepping into the box, Brett Gardner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Yankees. Left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, it's been a slow start as they come in with just 1 win from their first 5 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jersey.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 1-1 home. Runners on the move for second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He was an absolute RBI machine a year ago. I mean, it was like he never had an opportunity to put a run on the board when it came to him. Count on him to have an impact in this one.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early. First pitch coming, here it is. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
One strike now from Archer. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. One and two to the Yankees catcher. Pickoff move to second, and he's back standing. The 1-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's hitless in 6 tries. Gardner stands at second with 2 gone. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Archer comes set, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a rhythm.
Zero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases. getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Here's Didi Gregorius, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf.
Second baseman, Ryan Schimpf.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
A ball and a strike. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
Just two simple words. All rise. Aaron Judge burst onto the scene, and what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
Now another 1-2. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays' second baseman at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Drury gloves it. And there's out number 2.
Batting sixth, shortstop, Matt Duffy.
Stepping into the box, Matt Duffy. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Lifted in the air to center field. Hicks is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. It remains 1-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. Schimpf brings it in. A spin and a throw. And a spin throw got him at first. Had to hustle there, but a very nice play for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's take a look at Carlos Gomez. The former Gold Glover is an igniter for his team. Has made some of the most dramatic catches in recent years. Let's see if he makes one today.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Batting eighth, third baseman
Brandon Drury will bat next. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Heading out towards shallow right. Gomez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. A look there at the most famous urban park in the United States, Central Park, set to go again here from Yankee Stadium. And that's in there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drury calls for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 8.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Gomez, a native of the Dominican Republic. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
So we got him looking there. Carlos Gomez is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Up next for the Rays, Brett. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks going back at the track. The wall. Gone!
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Striding in once again, Denard Span. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is Hicks. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Still 2-2. 3 runs already home here. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Ryan Schimpf would be next if they can keep this inning alive. There's ball 4. Ready for another chance? Ryan Schimpf. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in center. Ramos is on his way home. He comes across to score as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Fly ball out toward right field. Judge there to put it away and finally put an leading off the inning. Greg Bird, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Right on the corner, 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Span is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Left fielder number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Lifted into center field. Kiermaier is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Popped him up. Prone in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Duffy. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
No doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Just foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Popped him up. Drury has a play. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 8.
Here's Carlos Gomez. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Fair to say. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez,
leading off the
American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
3-1 to him now. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Into the second deck and gone. Two-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Yeah, after this blast, the 3rd home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gomez looking up. Gone. They've tied the game on back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as that'll pull them even at 4 apiece. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats at both lineups.
Tyler Wade comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Sinking line drive out to right center, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a out.
Brandon Drury will bat next. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Drury stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Count is 1-2 now. Ready with the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. On a line, that's a base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
A line shot to third base.
The left fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Down the third baseline. Miller is there. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to trying to pick things up where we left off. Brad Miller. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we were going to see a pitcher's duel here today.
Yeah, man, it's really been a surprise because this guy's been a top of the rotation guy throughout his career, and he's just having a rough go of it this season, and I'm sure they're trying everything. Is he tipping his pitches? Is he maneuvering and working from different sides of the mound? He just doesn't seem like he looks comfortable on the mound, and he needs to turn this around and turn it around quick before this turns into a year-long slump.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Left fielder number 2.
Digging in once again, Denard Span comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Well, and he has some trouble with it, and a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. To the bottom of the 5th, halfway home, all even at 4. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way out in front.
One strike now from Archer. Behind 0-2 now. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Line drive, base hit to right.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Kiermaier is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. As a look, now the pitch. Ball 1. The 1-0. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third, and he is in there.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And he misses there, 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Fifth inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. lined into left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 5-4 game.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his third RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly almost given his team a chance to win this one.
Jose Alvarado will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. In now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a 3-run blast is straight away left, his second of the game, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Next for the Yankees, second baseman.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. And good for him. Tyler Wade has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Standing in now, Brandon Drury. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. And he'll likely do his best to forget about today. Digging in now for the Yankees, Greg Bird. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A 1 pitch on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. High chopper to third. A barehanded play by Miller. He is out. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. 5 innings. Leading off the inning, Wilson Ramos, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. No balls and a strike to count.
changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Ready for another chance? C.J. Cron. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here comes the 1-0. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Sliced hard, but foul. The 1-2. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. Foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Here now the 2-2. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start...
The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 9-5 ball game.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Duffy. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Matt Duffy is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. Top of the order due up in the... Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brett Gardner. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Brett Gardner.
First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
The right fielder.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pound in the zone late.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Now the 2-0. Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Save. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Judge leads off first with 1 away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Gomez to the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall.
And he's in safely at third, as a run will score on the play as well.
Wow, they're hitting on all cylinders as the lead increases to 5 now. Nice job there to drive the ball into the gap and turn on the Jets for a triple.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First offering on its way. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. On the move is Kiermaier. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 11, the Rays 5. Here's Carlos Gomez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And Gomez not biting on that one either. It's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. The 2-1 home. On a line, that's a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Brad Miller.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brad Miller. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second. And guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
First pitch on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. Gomez at second. Miller on at first with nobody out. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. Flip of his glove for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Left fielder number 2, Denard Span.
Digging in once again, Denard Span. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Span is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Rays strand just the one. They'll need better than that, down 11-5. Aaron Hicks will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his second home run. This is back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Kiermaier will slide over and put this one away. And that's out number 1. Ready once again, Brandon Drury. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gomez sprinting after it, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And it's fouled away. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
The 2-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Kiermaier coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Ready for another shot now. Greg Bird, runner in scoring position with Cigar.
Bird.
First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Lays off 1-0. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
fouled off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. And really stretching out the at-bat as he steps out for a second time. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is line to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. He'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. Bird over at second. Gardner on at first with 2 down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And a neck-high fastball that time.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Gomez has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. It's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 85.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Ryan Schimpf. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The relay throw, well, he is in there with a triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Here's C.J. Cron now. A ball and no strikes. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. A man at third with 1 away. 2 balls and a strike to C.J. Cron. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Lifted in the air out to left field. Gardner coasts under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. Up next for the Rays, Matt Duffy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Duffy.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. 0-1, here it comes. And there's ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Bird is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Yankees lead it 12-5. Chaz Rowe enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Chaz Rowe.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. First delivery to him on the way. A little bouncer that rolls foul for strike 1. Fastball is hit on the ground towards short. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter, Giancarlo.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First offering on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Stanton on his way up to second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. Popped him up. And this will land foul. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Aaron Hicks. First pitch coming, here it is. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Kiermaier at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1 as the lead holds at 12-5. Adam Warren comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
43,
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
From the stretch, line towards center field. Hicks is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Carlos Gomez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Count still at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Standing in, Brad Miller. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders, from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
12-5 is the final in this ball game. So the Bronx Bombers with a big 17-hit attack. Luis Severino earns his first win of the season. Chris Archer allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the